Sports Court with 13 on your side. The case. There have been issues in Boston, players throwing water bottles. There have been issues in Philly, players throwing popcorn. There's even been people running onto the court. Should the NBA do more regarding fan incidents?
Testimony.
Leave it alone. I think the NBA does enough. They punish these fans both legally and they ban them from the arena for life after such incidents. I know this looks bad just because there have been so many in such a short period of time, but ultimately I think this is the exception. This is not the rule. These fans have been pent up for a long time and they should not ruin it for the rest of us.
Heck yeah, they should do more. I mean, you look at what's going on and the reason for it. Everyone's been bundled inside for the last years. We've released them back into sports arenas. And the scary thing about it, there seems to be some anger behind these incidents. And that's not good at all. And the NBA just coming out and basically reinforcing their guidelines isn't going to do anything. We need stricter laws to stop this behavior right now, and the NBA has to get behind it, the teams have to get behind it, and you know what? The legal system has to get behind it too.
Cross-exam. If a person's gonna wanna run on the court or throw a water bottle or a pop bottle, they're gonna do so. Do you really think stricter rules are gonna prevent that?
Absolutely, and you know what I would do first of all? No alcohol. How about them apples right there? You're not gonna like that, but you know what? We tempered that mood a little bit. And I'll tell you what I'd also do, because right now I don't like the vibes at all. I'd also eliminate the lower seating and just kind of have a hockey environment, which some arenas already do. Do you think that those suggestions could only help the issue?
I think the lack of alcohol might lead to riots in some arenas. I know that some people do enjoy a drink, especially when they go to watch a sporting event. You know, going to a baseball game and having a tall one is a rite of summer for a lot of people. So I think that'd be tough to swallow. Now, removing lower bowl seating might be a more acceptable form of substitution. You're talking about punishing a lot of people for the actions of a few. And because of that, I don't necessarily think that idea is gonna fly. It would definitely fly a lot better than removing beer sales. I can tell you that much though.
Closing argument.
Do you want to see people throwing things and running on the court? Absolutely not. But let's not forget, they still have streakers at football games. They still have people who run onto the field at baseball games. But it's still not the norm. These people get thrown out, they get banned for the season. And yes, Mike, if you throw something at a player, you should face the courts. But I don't think you should punish the entire stadium for the actions of a few. So I say keep selling beer, keep the people in the low seats. It creates a better game atmosphere. But let's just be honest, people are gonna be idiots.
Who doesn't like a good streaker every now and then? It really breaks up the monotony of an 11-2 baseball game. You know what this is about? This is about the players and their safety and whether or not they feel comfortable doing what they do best. If they feel safe, we're gonna get better basketball because of it, and we're all gonna be happy.
The verdict. And now we turn the case over to you, the jury. What's your verdict?
Head to the 13 on Your Side Facebook page and let us know how you think we're wrong.
Last week's case, the greatest NBA playoff block of all time, and Sonny shows he knows what he's talking about when he agreed with me. The block of Reggie Miller for the win by the Prince of the Palace.
And Tony backed me up with extra facts. Definitely LeBron, happened in the last 2 minutes of Game 7, helped them cap off a comeback against the team with the best record in NBA history, and gave Cleveland its first ever title, not even close.
Tony doesn't know what he's talking about. Thanks, guys, for joining in on the discussion, and thank you all for joining us on Friday nights for Sports Court.